That was a different one. I do something different every time. Don't do that, Landon. Welcome to the show. I didn't say it last time, but this is Let's Go with Junior at HLT. It's so long. We got to rename it someday. As for now, episode 15. We got a couple sponsors real quick before we get rolling. Big Trev dog. We got Jade, my tattooer, still sponsored this episode as well. So she did a couple of them for us. That's so cool. If you guys ever want to donate, holler at us. You can DM any of us. We'll figure it out if you ever want to do any of that. But Jade did that for us. So cool. Made this a little more possible. And then Ryan Riley Trucking. He's our guy. He's our first guy, and he's been our guy. He's a good. I can't say enough about him. Dude's cool. One of our tattooers just designed him a new little logo, so hopefully he loves his logo. Get some stickers made, put on them badass trucks. Rolling them old Pete's that smoke and shit. He's dope.
What was that? What was that name again?
What
was his
Ryan
name?
Rally?
Ryan Rally?
Rally Trucking.
Rally Trucking.
It's right here. It's all over the IG. Yeah. Nice. The IG. I say IG and then people laugh because I'm old as fuck. Shout out Stephanie Aragon. Oh my God. That was cool. She was really, really fun. We had a blast, and she went up and bought one of my damn things, and one of my these here creatures. People, I build these. People, meet Posty. He's got a beer and a cigarette. That's Posty.
Badass. Love the guitar.
Bud Light, by the way, is just blue. I didn't do no trademark shit, so get off my ass. Little microphone, little guitar. I know that ain't even close to what it's supposed to be, but I build metal art. Follow our page. I guess it's probably all over there. I don't know how they do it, but Highline Tattoo Fab, Highline Tattoo. You guys will figure it out. Anyway, that was a long introduction thing. Sorry. Trever Bradshaw.
What's up, bro?
Dude.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks for coming, man.
Far too long. Way too long.
I know. We were so homies.
I know.
And then just life.
I know.
Do you need more than this? There's more in there if you need it.
I can pull on it. Yeah.
You fucking.
It's been years. A couple years at least. I mean.
Let's go. Let's see. Let's set this up. How you grew up in Syracuse, right? Where'd you grow up?
Clearfield and Sunset area. So around here. But
not where you're at. Not your house that I knew.
No.
You're a local kid. You're here.
I'm here. That's home.
Dope.
Yeah, North Salt Lake now. So, but yeah, it's been a couple of years. I think last time I was here, I was getting tattooed by you, and then
right here in the basement.
Right in the basement, the very spot.
Dude, that tells everybody how long this is. That's fucking way too long.
Yeah, it's been far too long.
It's okay. We're busy.
Yeah.
I miss it, man. Yeah. So I worked on your arm and stuff, huh? Mm-hmm. How do we meet though? Let's do that. How we met?
Jake, officially.
My brother.
Jake, your brother. Jake and I go back. He was working, we were doing high voltage power lines, and we was drilling the foundations. He was working for Hal Newton.
Was it Most Wanted?
I was working for Most Wanted.
Okay.
He was working for the Newton, Hal.
Yeah.
And, yeah, dude, we were kids. And he gave me a ride home in his big red Dodge.
That thing was fucking stupid.
That's when I lived in Syracuse. That's where we met.
That thing was stupid. That thing's fast as fuck.
Yeah, he's still in the Dodges, huh?
Oh yeah, he's another one, a white one that can't even. It's not street legal.
Yeah,
he can't even drive the fucking thing. It's like bad.
It makes sense.
But yeah, anyway, so
dude.
Yeah, we met in Battle Mountain, right?
Yeah, then we showed up on the job site, and I was like, "Who is this guy?"
I know he's doing this thing in that meeting room.
Oh man. And then, kicked ass on that job, dude, and we talked a little bit, and history since.
That's it. How long ago was that? Battle Mountain. That was
5.
Jesus. Let's see.
5 or 6 years
6 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Dope.
One of the best jobs I've ever been on, though, so
shout out. That one was?
God,
Battle Mountain sucks ass.
No, it did.
I hate that place.
Just
good work.
Desolate work. I like that.
Remember that drive out there, bro? It was like fucking an hour and a half to get to town.
I'll never forget, dude. Here I am on this hour journey or longer out to this job site. I'm with this pansy that I worked with, and he hated work, just driving like a doucher, getting out to the job site, and here you guys come blowing our doors off, just putting up this dust.
Dude, and then you had to wait for like 20 minutes because you couldn't see shit for
and I was like, dude, we're
gonna
get to the job site late.
I never seen nothing like it.
Yeah. But yeah, we called him Mitch the Bitch.
Mitch the Bitch.
Mitch the Bitch.
I know
bro.
a couple of those.
Yeah, he's shout out to him. He's still out there too.
Shout out Mitch, you bitch.
Yep.
You know who you are. So we hung out there. We met. You come here. I blasted you a sleeve up.
Dude.
Well, we're not done, but
No, we're not done. And then
we're working at it.
Then life just literally slapped a hold on everything.
Dude,
And,
you have a new baby, bro.
bro, and I wasn't married. I was dating Sam
And
at
you're
the
married.
time. And yeah, dude, what a lot's happened since.
I wish she was on here because she's way too good for you.
Way too good.
I'm just teasing. I'm teasing. Mine is.
Dude, they're both way too.
You better marry way above where you belong. Like,
Absolutely.
that's how it
man.
works.
She puts up with me, man. That's what I tell him all the time. With fighting, my stubbornness, all of the above.
You are one of the most stubborn fucks I've ever met.
That's why I married her, man. That's my answer to it.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell the world what you do, Trevor.
I'm currently a MMA fighter, chasing my dreams nonstop. So
Fucking awesome.
yeah, just like you, bro. You chase the dreams and they come true. Yeah.
You grind them, man. You're just grinding.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been a fighter since. I mean, it goes back before the cage. Grew up rough, fighting.
Lack of rules.
Oh,
And
dude,
shit.
freedom at 13. Just no authority at all. Just running amok.
Bare fist.
Being a little shit.
Yeah.
But
You learn a lot, though, right?
yeah, you learn so much. And so if I could beat that kid up, I sometimes would. I sometimes wouldn't. But man, it's an experience.
How many fights have you done, bro? Total, like, I don't even know how you would add that.
16. I think I'm on my 16th in the cage.
Because sparring doesn't count. So I'm stupid because I don't know a whole lot about it.
No, sure.
But I'm wide open to say that. So
official sanctioned in the cage fights. I'm at 16. I went 6-0 as an amateur.
that's wins. 6 wins.
6-0.
Yeah.
Yep, 6 wins,
Yeah,
0
I don't know
losses.
sports. Fuck, I
You're
suck.
good.
I just love you.
Yeah, dude.
I met Trevor because I tattooed him, guys. I'm not no sports guy.
Well, we'll get you up.
But I've
date
been to
on
one of
it.
your fights and they're dope.
Absolutely.
So 6-0.
6-0, and then I broke my hand several times in my amateur career, and leading up to my my last amateur fight, I broke my right hand nasty. I had it pinned, and
Dude.
it was a wicked one. So it set me back about a year and a couple months, and then it made my pro debut after that, and so. I don't like to believe in ring rust, you know what I mean? But I like to be consistent in whatever I'm doing. So,
Meaning if you ain't doing it, you ain't relevant or you're not good, or what's that mean? Ring
not
rust.
really that you're relevant, but I mean, ring rust is like you got the momentum with you, and you take the time off. Some say it's it could be a superstition, maybe, But anyway, I got set up with a tough opponent, Mike Jones, and Mike Jones.
God damn.
I was waiting.
That's scary.
I
I've heard that fucking name.
So thank you. I know, but thank you. I was waiting for it. So shout out to Mike Jones up out of Price. But we had an opportunity, and he gave me my pro debut, and I lost that fight, and which was a bar burner from bell to bell.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Just right from
Just
bell
gnarly.
to bell, dude. A fight. It was either one's fight. It was a dog fight, and he came out on top. And then I wanted to show that I'm that tier of fighter, and I should have been there. And I fought the opponent that he had just lost to. And my next fight was against Austin Miller, and I ended up going 3 rounds with this guy, broke my jaw in the second.
Trevor,
And
Jesus.
went through just another dog fight, lost that one in decision. So I took another one after that injury. I went 0-3 as a pro, man, just set back. After going 6-0, got in my head, started questioning shit. Not that I ever questioned that. I always knew I'm a fighter, but, when you go 0-3 as a pro after going 6-0, it gets to you. So I just readjusted, stayed consistent, dude. I'm a fighter and, in and out. So we stayed active, ended up going to my fourth.
Say we a lot.
My gym, my team.
Okay.
It's a selfish sport, man, but like my wife, my kid,
No.
daughter. So
I'll just make sure I
whenever I
understand.
say, it's just everyone involved with it. Because
Gotcha.
they a lot of the times they go unseen. So I like to include we as our team.
Everybody.
Our fam, bro, you
Yeah,
know, everyone.
whoever even in the audience.
Whoever, exactly. So
Dude, walk me fucking through how that feels. Was you done talking fighters, or are you still doing that?
No, I'm like, I was at like my 4th pro fight, but now I'm at like, I'm on a roll now. I'm 4-5 as a pro. So
that's good.
After going 6-0, I had a little rough start as a pro, but the secret was I found my weight division. I made the cut to 155, dude, from, years spending at 185, 205.
Yeah, dude,
170.
Trimmed dog.
I just decided I'm over the bodybuilding bullshit. I'm done trying to be big. I'm done trying to do that. I'm so focused on being a professional athlete and a fighter that I'll sacrifice the bigness to be, to get to that.
How much do you think that matters?
Oh, dude.
I know in every class it matters, obviously.
Sure, yeah. And the thing is, all my losses have been from, not finding excuses, but a lot of the majority of my losses are fighting guys that have lost or, missed weight on the scale. And I'm just a fighter in my heart and in my head, dude, so I'll take the fight no matter what. I signed the contract. I sold tickets. It's go time.
Right.
So sometimes that gets you in trouble. So now that, if I can just get people to be more professional or drop down to 55 because I can make that cut, that's ideal, because I walked in the cage at 173 after that cut to 55. So after rehydration and doing that, dude, that's I'm going to go on a tear at 155. So
you're going to fucking be an animal. Yeah, see, because I'd love to understand all that shit. It's just cool. Your frame is supporting a lot less weight, basically.
Yeah, cardio goes up through the roof. My jiu-jitsu, I'm more limber. Flexibility goes up, everything.
Dude, what? I'm a different cat. I have a different brain. You know me.
I know. Yeah.
I'm in the process of writing a little short book about all this, actually.
Good.
So I'm just curious what you guys think as fighters. Without technique, right? You're screwed. There's no way. But how much really does like brutal drive come into play when you go in there? Like, this is really just a thing. Whoever's trained the best is going to win. You think it's like that, or do you think it's more of a mind game? It's kind of what I'm getting at.
I think it's a mixture of both. I think you can dig deep. I think there's a dog in everybody, but sometimes you can't teach heart. You know what I mean? So like you, I know there's not. I would hate to fight you, bro. And I know you don't train. I know you're not in a cage, but you just knowing your type of man, I wouldn't want to fight you.
Limbs are coming off. You're going to kill me.
I know that you are going to give everything you have, whether it's defending like a home and true, whatever it be, bro. Right. I know that. So, but then you can look at some men and you know that they don't have that, period.
Right. But if you're technical as fuck.
Yeah. But then I roll jiu-jitsu with this, technical.
I'm just playing with
phenom. You. I'm just saying it just depends, dude, because it's not about being
like a Vietnamese person. Is that what you said?
No, my ex teammate, she was like been rolling jiu-jitsu since she was 12, 13 years old.
That's the thing there where I didn't know.
And dude, she beats me up all the time.
She's tiny.
Little girl. And I was, like I said, I trimmed down a lot, dude. And back when I was even yoked out, she would be tapping everybody out and making me feel stupid. And then that made me learn and realize that, dude, it has nothing to do with your size. And muscles just hide a pussy anyways, bro.
Right. Well, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Efficient. My belief. I'm not in sports.
It's
you know why I'm not into sports?
Well,
I think you do know. When I grew up, I played soccer a little bit, but I'm into sports. They're great. I think they're amazing. But what I watched around me a lot was kids being forced to do shit.
Yeah.
I'm 180 degrees opposite of that. I don't force my kids to do shit.
Sure.
They need to be in sports to be this. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm fine. Yeah. So it was kind of a waste of time for me just because I was so busy. But my problem, what I was going to say is I get so frustrated. I wrestled a 4-time state champ wrestler. I don't know how big of a deal that is. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, dude.
He's gnarly fucking dude. He was my best friend. Shout out Bryant. If you ever hear me, you probably gonna watch this. But we rolled down here in this basement. I'm like, bro, I don't wrestle. Like I do other little weird things, but I'm like, I want you to throw me around. I want to feel like what that feels like. I've never felt it before. Like I wrestled a little bit in junior high and I got too frustrated. I don't like structure.
Yeah.
If I'm going to rip your fucking eyeballs out, like I'm just a winner.
You just see red, bro? You just get mad?
I don't know, because I think I can control that. But dude, I get frustrated it's weird. So technique and right there with my frustration, lack of technique, it's just, you're going to kill me, but I'll probably gas out. So anyway, we rolled down here and he gassed out, bro. But he was just tearing me apart, but I wouldn't stop. Yeah. I kept going like, show me more. He's like, fuck you, dude, I'm done. It's ridiculous.
You just always have to remember.
So I just wondered how that ties up beautiful. Obviously the perfect mixture of everything is half and half, but
yeah, you got to have the mentality, and you always have to have enough energy to beat a man down. You know what I mean? Because like you said, if you don't have enough gas in the gas tank to take another guy out, dude, then you're gonna be shit up creek. You know.
So do you think in your head? I'm not even into all this. So maybe this is gonna be good for people to hear all this shit. But do you think it's super mental the second you guys walk out?
You got to be prepared for dude. You got.
I mean, you can tell who's.
I do better when I have pressure. So like if I walk out and I have everyone I sold tickets to, all my family there, all my gym, all my supporters, I do better, I feel, under those circumstances.
That's cool.
I just love it, dude. I love the attention. I love like just the spotlight. I want to that's what we do, bro. And I can't even describe what it's like.
Oh, it's I fucking can only imagine.
The energy, it's ridiculous, dude. And then coming down off of that, like my wife will tell you, dude, it's hard, high. Dude. Yeah, like you go 8 to 10 weeks of just train to build up for something, and then it happens. And whether it be a win or a loss, dude, I mean, the highs are high and the lows are low. So it's an
how dare we live in the middle?
No. It's either in or out, man.
Dude, that shit, fighting is so amazing. You guys are I think you guys are some of the most in shape. The ones that don't go crazy big people there are. Like, you guys are gnarly in shape, man. It's cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, man. A lot of dedication. So
you got to give it. It shows.
Thank you.
When people come out there, don't it?
Yeah. You know, you could tell if you put in a solid 8-week camp, or if you slacked a little bit, you're like, okay. And no matter what, man, with me, it doesn't matter if I know for a fact I put in all the road work and I ran my ass off. I'm still my biggest critic, and I'm like, did I run enough? You know, did I really run enough?
Self-doubt, number one issue in the human race.
Yeah,
that's it.
But I mean, if you do,
cockiness and confidence are very different.
Yes,
walking in on
ready. Dude, but I'd rather be overly, prepared.
Yeah. It comes out of you. There was a study one time. It's not tied to fighting, but everything's tied to everything, in my opinion. That's why I love talking all these crazy different things I know nothing about.
Yeah,
and I don't act like I do, because I love to learn stuff. But I'm a psychology guy, so it's simple to me that I think a lot more of it's mental than anybody can really realize, simply for the fact of there's a whole bunch of shit written down. I should have grabbed it, but like, they did a test with XYZ. I can't remember how many people. It doesn't matter, but they were jumping out of an airplane, and I'm probably gonna butcher this story. They had I think it was 6 people. 6 did this, or 12 total. 6 did this, 6 did that, and they had them jump out. They had 6 people jump out of an airplane. This is to sense stress and cortisol and all these gnarly things just omitted from our body,
right?
That are way more, we're intuitive to it. We don't even know it. Like, something about that guy, there's a reason for that.
For sure.
We put out shit, man. Testosterone's scary shit.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Aggression usually is. Yeah, anyway, so they did this thing, and they did 6 people just went to work all day in these T-shirts. They're all wearing the same T-shirt. And then 6 people jumped out of an airplane, and I don't remember how they hit on it, but all 6 of the ones that jumped out of the airplane they picked up on that. I can't remember who was doing the sniff thing. That's kind of irrelevant. But the idea is that somebody totally unknowing of what all 12 were, you could totally just tell by just the smell of the shirt, fear. And so that's what I'm getting at. Like, dude, I think that shit's gnarly when you guys get out there and you're getting ready, and it's fear, and you start getting, you're like, oh, fuck, I'm not doing this. Well, I'm going to go for it, but I think we defeat quicker than we think.
Well,
I think.
Yeah, well, on that, let me touch back. So the whole weighing in process, the whole stare down process, that's it right there. I've got I already know. So you got all these nerves, you got all this anxiousness coming up before the fight, and I always say it all the time. I just can't wait to look into his face, dude. I just want to look into his eyes, and I'll know so much more.
Right.
And I'll feel better
Mike
about
Tyson the one time.
Same thing, yeah. And
Like,
you know
as soon
that
as I
quote,
look at you,
yeah,
you're
I broke.
fucked.
Yeah,
He knew.
Yeah, you know that.
He
quote.
filled. He's like, shit.
Yep.
I
And so,
know.
dude, everyone knows that little quote, but and everyone has a game plan until they get hit, you know.
Right.
And, dude, jiu-jitsu, guys that spend hours and hours of mat time a day, dude, it's like, yeah, that's all great, man, but if you can't survive real life situations and take it like, hey, if I don't win this situation right now, even though we're in a cage, I look at it like there's no ref, there is no cage. This is life or death, and it's either him or me. You know what I mean? And
rules. That's what I struggle to follow.
yeah, well, of course you got to kind of
I get
follow
scared
rules,
and
but
I just live. I'm like,
but every time in the back pre-fight, if you got fighters going out to the cage and they come back, just like in the Coliseum days, bro. But some guys don't come back.
right.
So
you just learn it by doing that. That stops.
I just like to
I would
sit. I like
probably
to sit
calm
back
me
there
down.
and just think, man, this. Could you imagine back in those days, dude? Just
to the death.
to the death,
For
bro.
fun.
And then you're just hearing screams
For
and
fun.
dude, and
To entertain.
are you entertained, bro? It's the best. That's the best movie ever, bro. To just see that type of shit. And my wife went there, and I so jealous that she got to
You went.
see
She went to the Coliseum.
yeah, bro. She goes everywhere.
Damn.
She's
That's
the
dope.
coolest.
Oh, I know.
Dude, she's
I love
she's
her.
a traveler, bro. So
She's a cool cat.
she's getting me out there, and we were starting to travel a little more pre-COVID, but man, we just got back from a little small pal trip, so it's just fun to get away, dude, with the family, and
Nice.
it's been good,
You got a little fam too. You got a new little guy.
dude.
Damn.
Shout out to Axton D. Bradshaw.
That's a dope ass name.
Dope as shit.
Who thought of it?
I did.
That's fucking tight.
I did.
I like that.
I did. Yeah.
Like Axel. Axel is like, that's just a fucking hard name.
Did you really?
Names like
All right.
Stone and fucking
Stone. Yeah.
shit, tough shit. I'm Junior. Everybody, I'm Junior. Fuck, Junior. At least you could be Dre.
Dude, it's all good.
I'm just Junior. Just Junior. I'm the best fucking me that'll ever live.
Dude, you guys are badasses though. So
Thanks, man.
the Hammonds are some badass bros. So
We're grinding.
oh yeah,
I don't say
Dude,
try anymore. I bet you don't either.
I don't try.
I don't try to
dude.
do shit. I do shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we're fucking grinding.
yeah, you
hard.
guys. I know. I know.
I'll try to get to that. It's over. Not gonna happen. I'll go try to do sit-ups or whatever the fuck you ain't doing nothing.
I know.
Be about it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So hype, dude. How do you control that? That's gotta be the scariest thing I would imagine. It's scary being in the audience, bro. Not scary, but you're the jitters. So to my knowledge, it's lack of knowledge of what you're doing creates that. But I know when you know what the fuck you're into in there, and you're like a surgeon. I always talk about Landon when they go in and cut his throat. They don't trip. They don't have bad days. They're fucking skilled. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You could throw a bomb at the place, and
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bro.
So
Yeah.
is it that same mentality with you guys? You're just surgeons. You understand.
Absolutely, bro. You do it so much,
dope.
it's muscle memory, right?
That's cool.
You're in it.
Which is stronger than muscle? Do you agree? Just muscle. Muscle memory. Stronger is more impactful than just muscle.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. What's that saying? You can iron practice a move 1,000 times or 1,000 moves, or practice that one move 1,000 times.
Right. Yeah, it's good. I
You
like
know what
that.
I mean? So
Dude, I'm
it's
full
like
of sayings. There's
I know.
millions.
I butchered.
love that
I
shit.
butchered it too, and I'm
No, it's
like,
cool.
I like all those cool quotes,
They're
dude.
cool.
But as long as I knew what I was saying, right?
I usually say two of them right before the show, or one, and I fucking forgot them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all those little blasty quotes, man. People grab that shit. If you're like me, it's interesting, and it's something you hang on to and be like, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, dude. I heard the best. You know who David Goggins is?
Yeah.
He released this video the other day. I don't know how old it is. Maybe I'm behind the curve. I don't know, but dude, he's running. Dude, this dude puts in miles.
He's the black dude. That
Just jogging down
almost
the road,
died,
bro. And he's like,
fucking dude's gnarly.
he's like, the other day I woke up tired, just feeling really, really just drained, and I decided, to record myself, because I wanted to hear what kind of little bitch I was being. And he's like, so if anybody's out there, you know, and they're going through some shit right now, I just suggest you just record yourself, because it'll help you listen back to realize what kind of bitch you're being, and that you just got to grind through shit. And
there you go. What fixes everything?
Yeah.
Motion.
Yeah. You got to
you
can't stay there.
You can't
stay
complain.
on your back, dude. Anytime.
If you're on your back getting fucking killed by somebody, you're going to start bitching about it?
No,
man. You got no time for that. We got to plan some shit. So there's nothing. That's why I'm talking the mental game. Everything I go to mental. Everything is mental to me. That dude, he was like 300-something pound overweight and whatever, and he decided to be crazy and run. That guy, that Goggins guy, right? He just went ape shit this one day and decided to be a...
It changed his life, dude.
That's all it is to me.
Yeah.
If you make a plan, just motion to the plan, and it'll work out. If you want it bad enough, it's going to work out.
For sure.
Like you're working out. You're going for it.
It takes time, dude, you know, and that's consistent, where people, oh, man, it didn't happen yet. Well, you can't put a set date on something to happen, and then it's just my life journey, period, is it's happening, you know? So when it's like, I can't set a date or time when it's like, when I'm going to put an end to my fighting. There's no end.
Is there an age thing to it?
I mean, there's a lot of people like put this burden of a time clock that, oh man, I'm old, I'm getting old, I got to get at these fights, I got to do this, I got to do that. But at the end of the day, it's like, as long as I'm going and I feel good, and it makes sense.
There's no restrictions then.
No, yeah, there is restrictions. I think it's like 38. Once you hit 30, I believe it's 38, you have to get an EKG done.
Okay.
And then
just go through some shit.
But
like
no,
that.
yeah. It's like preventative, like just maintenance. Just see like if you are if you're
Make
legit,
sure bones aren't gonna break off.
But if you can check out and you can pass all that, and then they'll let you fight. But
cool.
However, are you gonna get picked up by a legit organization? Are you gonna get signed to a 3-fight deal? Are you gonna move on to that next tier? Probably not if you haven't got in. So there is a short window of the opportunity to make it to bigger tier promotions. And so that's my goal. And so I have, X amount of years left to get to these bigger promotions. And there's not a doubt in my mind that here in Utah, if there's anybody going to these bigger promotions, that at 155, I test anybody here in the state. And in fact, it doesn't matter where you're from. Anybody at 155, I'm confident. So
that's cool.
That's where we're going with it, man. And until I'm, not being able to throw any punches or unhealthy, I'm going to keep going.
Hopefully your body holds together. That shit's hard on you guys, man.
It is. But I think
obviously your fucking shit holds you together when you're tight like that. But that just gets old, bro.
It does, dude. It is exhausting, but
muscle
overall,
holds your fucking bones in place.
You only get one brain, you know what I mean? So
right.
As long as I avoid the concussions, so we've had a couple head injuries that I know that I want to keep, reminding myself that I'm a father first, I'm a husband first, but at the same time, they all know that what the goals are, what we're trying to get to.
You got to do you, man.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
I do.
For sure. Yeah.
People that get lost in that don't ever do anything. They don't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
Find your heart and don't fucking stop.
For sure. Dude,
don't even think about it.
Oh yeah. And sometimes I did overthink it, bro. I juggled a lot of shit. A single dad for a better part of my whole daughter's life, dude.
She's a goddamn good kid too, by the way.
Thank you. She's
Riley.
amazing. Yeah, Riley. She's great, dude. And looking back at it, it's just it goes by hella quick, dude. Now,
how old are you now?
I just turned 33. Remember we had my 30th. You guys came down for the surprise birthday party.
Are you still
still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's our home.
Yeah, man. I remember. I fixed the fan.
I think about that.
God, my dumb ass.
It's still there, dude.
I have a sickness. See, so I don't envy. I think it's cool. People that, I think we're all in our own little world and we all do our thing. And it's just cool to see certain people stay so devoted to one thing. Fight. Whatever. You quit a job, big, badass, paying job. Could have been.
Bro,
for fighting. That's heart. I love that.
dude, I
initially
tell that story a lot.
I'm like, damn it, man.
I know, dude.
But shame on me, because I'm like, dude, good. That's beautiful.
You know,
I've grown a lot since then.
I look at that, and I mean, that was probably a big part of, you know, like I said, every time I apologize. I apologize to that, and
I learned everything on that
for sure. However, I do miss it. Dude,
it's a dope job.
It's a dope job, and it was a part of me even before I was doing like the actual line side of things.
Yeah,
just because I was drilling for 10 years. But just the experience I got to experience in that little bit of time, dude, it's so great. And I still talk to a handful of great people. Yeah. And dude, it's awesome. And I keep continuing to tell people about that, for not because I'm ashamed of what I do now for my job, because my job is cake. I'm not happy. It's cool. I know I'm worth more than what I'm doing right now. So for my own sense worth, exactly.
The job's irrelevant.
So exactly. Insurance. So to walk away from,
I just quit my fucking job.
I know, dude.
Same thing.
I know. And look,
so it'd be like me going to Maverick to get a shit job for insurance. That's all you're doing. I get it.
But there's no even insurance, bro.
Oh, there isn't?
There's not even insurance.
It's like a little fluff.
It's because it keeps me home local to be at home, so I can train full time and put enough on the table that my wife's not pulling all weight. Straight up.
There you go.
I'm not hiding from nothing, dude. And I'm telling you, once I get my hands on the next dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. So speaking of, we've got some quietly leaked news that we've got some fights about to happen here come November. So nice, I can't say too much about it, but I do have some fight news coming to all my fight fans, followers, friends, family, all you guys. Stay tuned, stay with me, and you will see an ass beating come November.
We'll go. Next one. We'll bring Dre.
Yeah, we'll get you tickets. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love for you guys to come support, and it's going to be bananas.
We're sitting there with Justin. I don't know how that worked, but how did that picture work? Justin Simmons was there. Sweetheart, you're not listening to my dumbass brain. Remember that? How did that go? Somebody took the picture. Justin took a picture of somebody fighting at your fight, and we were sitting in the background. You can see us. I'm like, dude, I'm right there. Because we just met that night. Anyways, weird. I'm like, that's me, bro. He's like, holy shit.
And the crazy thing is that I was there too.
No.
Yeah.
I was there too.
And you guys hadn't met that?
And I didn't even know them at the time.
Really?
Dude, this dude's a beast.
Like, our state is small.
It is.
If you ever need help promoting, I don't even know. This motherfucker does everything.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he's dope.
Like I said, I wish I could give a little more information. I mean, I don't even care if it is what it is, dude. We need to know Utah is sick of sitting around. Shit needs to open up, dude, and we want to see some fights. And so if you guys are interested and you guys want to see some of the top athletes here in Utah fight, get a hold touch of Junior here, and he'll get you guys tickets.
Yeah, dude. We'll blast that shit all over the place. Your IG's right here. They can see it. Do you have an IG? Yeah. Instagram?
Yeah, it's just
if you want it there.
Yeah.
It'll be there.
Okay.
Right next to you.
That's just my name, bro. Nothing fancy. I don't even have a fight name.
You don't need one.
I don't really need one, but
no hype with you.
Everyone,
it's business. We're handling business. Approach. I think approach is more deadly than anything. With everything has to be working together, right? But dude, I don't know. I just back to the technique thing. How do you learn technique? Go tattooing. This is so easy to see when you talk about tattooing. She brought it to my attention, believe it or not. She's way fucking smarter than I am because she's simple and I'm very complex and my brain goes too fast. So she's like, we're talking about apprenticing and all this shit and going the right way and you have to do this and do that. She's like, who taught the first fucking tattooer how to do it? That's this guy. Yeah. I do everything like that.
Yeah.
Everything. So technique, all I'm saying, absolutely is learned. And it don't mean shit.
What if you create some fucking crazy new technique that you don't know what you don't know, bro?
That's it.
So if you just fucking figure it out,
grinding.
What the hell are you going to do
Motion.
When you're all by yourself in a position where you've never done it before?
Right.
You figure it out. And I'm telling you, a lot of people will follow someone and do it with them next to them, and they'll get comfortable and get complacent because they have that crutch. But the minute that crutch is gone, panic sets in. Yeah. And then it doesn't matter what it is. You remember your first time doing a job.
To here now. It's a mind thing, dude.
Yeah.
What did you just get done telling me about fighting with me? You know you can rip my fucking head off. You know this. You know my drive. You know my...
Yeah. But
See what I mean?
But you don't know that. You don't ever know, dude. I'm telling you.
Then how do you know that from me?
The quiet. Well, I know you. Well, I guess I contradict myself. I do, but
it's weird, dude.
It is.
I think it's real,
hard.
man. When someone's arrogance is fucking funny to me. Respect, people that earn respect are very quiet. They don't.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. The quiet ones are the ones you have to read. Don't the ones that are boasting a lot that I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. The old me, the kid me. The one I want to beat the shit out of
dude,
back there.
Yeah.
I was a little bully, dude. Hurt people.
It's dope to admit that.
Dude, I was. My wife would she trips on it sometimes and just like, I can't even believe, like we'll talk about my childhood, talk about the stories, tell my daughter I'm an open book. I'm not gonna hide what I've done. And they're just like, they laugh. They're like, no freaking way you ever did any of that. And I'm like, absolutely, dude. In and out of detention, group homes, everything under the detention, the juvenile system.
Yeah.
The minute you flip, you turn it on.
And then all that discipline helps you calm that shit right down.
Yeah. Now, like, I'll be the first one to say, hey, let's not fight about it. Really, if
I said this the other day.
But if you hurt my family or set me off in that sense, then yeah, of course. I'm down to fight, but I don't want to see a bar fight happen. I don't want to see no reckless, stupid shit. Someone get punched outside, crack their head open. That shit's dangerous, man. And I did it a lot growing up, busting kids open, and then at parties, at bars, at school, and then
it's no different than
to get nowhere.
Yeah. Well, you were figuring out what you're all about, man. There's a lot of aggression, a lot whatever. That's deep shit right there.
Yeah.
But hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
Just the opposite. When people can kill people, they're very calm. They don't need to worry. They don't react. So that's my thing I go all psychology here. Emotion, man. It's way more of a big deal than people think. Reacting emotionally, you're over.
Yeah.
If I come out and rattle your shit just a little bit, technique's gonzo, man. I think.
Yeah.
You can fuck with somebody so bad, they defeat themselves.
Yeah, bro. It's
doubt. It's like, shit, man, I can't do this. I can't climb that pole. Put it in whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Right? Tattooing. First tattooer ever. Like, yeah. You just figure shit out.
Yeah. Get that out of there.
So I think your mind is way more crucial to this game than people think it is. I'm speaking from stupid. I'm not.
Well, the game of what? Like fighting or life?
You got to figure it out,
thing,
right?
Dude. It's
cool.
It's all one thing. You can relate fighting to anything.
More than most, even. You're a sport on your own. You're all the fuck alone out there, G.
It is. And
everybody else has got people with them.
I remember it was such a transition. I played in a band leading up to my fighting career.
Your band's
for about like
badass.
4 or 5 years. We were called Orion's Wrath.
Yep.
And just getting down, dude, and some
shit was cool.
Yeah, brutal metal. And
love it.
Killing it. And dude, I loved the attention on stage. I loved performing in front of people. Ended up getting in a crazy altercation, bar, or not, it wasn't a bar, but it was like a stage fight, just bands fighting each other and shit. And dude, I transitioned into fighting, and I remembered right then how much different when you're with a team, like whether a band or a team, you've got like 4 or 5 other people you're with versus just you, dude,
alone.
And it's so much like I'd rather just deal with, like, I get more nervous for my buddies performing than I do myself, because I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
That's a cool point. I'm gonna
yeah.
Do you? Because I'm just weird. Like this show, fly by. I don't script shit. I'm against it. It's detrimental to me. It shows when I do it because I don't like that. I like to flow. I think flow is more important than anything in the world. Do you guys flow, or do you have a plan? You watch movies? How does that work? Like, do you know the guy?
So
or you just go out there freeballing it.
Everyone's a little different. Personally,
so you can do whatever.
I like to find, like, get my opponent. What you're saying? Like, if I find who I'm.
Yeah, like I knew Trever was coming today. I knew a bunch of people coming whenever, and a lot of them I don't even know. I won't read a thing about them.
Oh, okay.
To know anything about them until I authentically meet them.
No,
I don't
this,
think that's
dude,
good in fighting.
Yeah.
I just wonder how it ties into that.
Sometimes, dude, like, I try to game plan, of course. If I'm going in fighting a jiu-jitsu guy or a wrestling guy, I'm not going to just spend my whole fight camp striking. I would probably want to, you know what I mean?
So there you go.
Strain,
Cool.
you know.
So it's
However, I'm not going to go into this being like, I'm going to switch my game plan. I'm going to make this guy fight my fight. So I give, okay, he's good at jiu-jitsu or he's a great striker. Well, so am I. Why am I going to completely switch my game and my fight style or my game plan because of his? So I mean, I don't know if that answered your question.
It does.
You you do and you don't.
I love the mind
but
part of this thing. It fucking trips me out.
yeah.
Do you remember shit after you're done?
I remember in 90% of my fights, I remember most of all of them. But if I've taken a punch and it gets, due to that, it kind of gets
So if you
foggy.
remember, your emotions aren't fucking with you.
No, dude, I can remember every time in every one of my fights where I've panicked.
And you fucking lost.
Mm-hmm. Where I panicked and where I spazzed. And the one you came
emotion.
to. The one you came to.
Not knowledge, yeah.
LFA. My LFA, my dude dominated that fight. Killed.
It was a brutal fight, bro. That was a cool night. The whole night was cool.
Yeah, it was dude, it was a great opportunity for some of us local fighters to get on that card. It was a national show.
Yeah, Fuel was there and shit.
It was
They're right next to us. I'm like, holy shit, Fuel's here?
Yeah, it was televised live on Spike TV, so it was. Then the very next card, the UFC Fight Pass picked it up. Go figure, And even though I lost that fight, dude, my performance and fighting, dude, I beat the brakes off that kid. Shout out to Dominic. He won't take that rematch because he's looking pretty big out there now. But yeah, I win that fight 9 times out of 10.
What do you think, Trevor? Do you think do you learn more from a win or a failure?
A loss, dude.
Thank you.
Hands down.
Fail,
dude. You can, dude. People
I
sleep
believe
on a win and they sleep on a loss, dude. A win can break you so bad, dude. People,
yeah.
you get all
You're gonna go
cocky,
party.
you get all,
the other guy's
dude.
constructing in his head all night.
You don't know, yeah. Then when you won, you don't, and
you go have fun. You don't part. You don't go work again.
you don't know how to fix what
Yeah.
You didn't do anything wrong. When
That's
you lose, you're like, all right, man. There's a whole shit ton.
We talked about that
list.
briefly on the phone that other night.
Yeah.
I love that because I'm super into that. I think I'm huge with my kids. I want them to leave, fail. I'll go. Don't ask for help. I'll help them. They know that.
Yeah.
But I want them to fail, man.
Yeah, it takes failure. No participation. That's the problem that we're going through right now, dude. Is we're in all these come up kids and all these rioting and all these disrespect, and it's just they've lost what failure's like, man. And everyone gets handed a participation trophy and it gets expected. You expect entitled. Yeah.
Worst fucking thing that exists. I hate it.
It's evil.
Yeah, it's bad stuff. We're not entitled to anything. The only thing that will happen is we will all die, and that's it.
Yeah.
The rest of it's up to us. Everything's a choice. Everything.
Yeah.
I can punch you. You punch me in the face right now. I choose how to act. You choose it.
Yeah.
There's few things that will sway a choice. Like, there's nothing. You have the choice in a split second to go one way or another quick. Whether, whatever it is, fight or flight, whatever that would be, any situation. That's why I think everything's way more mind than people think.
Yeah.
I'm not no master sitting fucking with the lights off. But dude, I'm into the brain, man. I love the way we
it.
work.
I love it.
People, because I'm very aggressive. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't think I'm aggressive. I'm 180 degrees of what I put out there. I think a lot of people are. I'm insecure, right? So I always have been. I have to be the best at everything and do everything, and that's insecurity in my heart. But I know it. And it fuels me.
So to get over that, you just have to conquer everything that your goal.
Unfortunately, there's no end to it in my brain.
Right.
Because then I'm not David Griggs.
Goggins.
Oh, yeah. That I think drive. It just goes back to drive, motivation, desire to anything. That's why I weld and do anything.
Let me ask you a question. I got to cut you off though.
Do it.
How do I get as much time? Where do you get this time? You tattoo, dude. Weird. I don't understand because I'm.
We almost called this show the 27th hour.
I think that's so fitting, bro. Because I look at you, what you guys do, and then you pumping this shit out and the stuff that you come up with. I'm like, where do you?
It's perspective. Bro.
Okay.
Look at your life.
All right.
This is how I see it. I couldn't fucking even think of doing what you're doing.
Okay.
It's perspective.
It is perspective.
You're
Man.
right. I work hard. That's just me. But that's a whole backwards psychology.
It'd be cool to
thing,
switch a day, in each other's shoes. Huh?
In a brain,
just,
see if you could-
just
Ah,
go,
that'd be
hey,
dope.
bro, go do what I do for a minute. Let me check out. Let me go blast some people with some tattoos for a while. Go punch people in the face for a while, bro.
Yeah, dude.
See how it makes you feel.
Oh, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm aware. I don't like that fucking word. That's why I tattooed it on my throat. Fear nothing. I fear everything, but I know that, so I work with it. But back to me, just being. I'm just the opposite, man. I'm very sensitive. I'm extremely sensitive. I know that. I'm very swayed by what everybody says around me. I don't care who you are. If you say something, you'll never see it. People don't see it, but I take everything so hard, man. So growing up all the way through life, that thick skin, I don't know, man. It's not a thing. I'm very in tune with, listen how I talk. I'm very in tune with me and my brain, and I want others to feel the same, like, love from me and shit. So I don't know, man. I don't think
You got good energy, bro. You do, for sure. Everyone that knows you or that have came and got tattooed that I've referred you or whatever, dude, they love and adore Erica, you, dude, nothing but just phenomenal remarks from you guys.
Thanks, man.
Hands down. And that's not biased. That's just
right.
That's every person I've ever talked to or known. I mean, that goes for your old man, your brother. It's real people, bro. And I appreciate every bit of the realness that you guys bring to the table.
That's all there is, I thought. But there isn't. People fake everything. It drives me fucking crazy. I get in trouble. I don't get in trouble. If I slowed down that 3-second thing, I would have that all figured out. My hearing aids fuck me all up, Dre. I fucking lost where I was. I shouldn't have said that. God damn it.
They're good, dude.
Anyway.
So what's new?
So I always go, everything I talk about here, I'll always spin into the little brain shit. That's my thing. I love it. So I'm interested in what everybody does and why. Everything's good, man.
Good.
I just back to working. That's all. I quit my job. I don't work at the power company anymore. That was a couple episodes back. Do you listen to our show?
Dude, I was
simple.
No, I don't.
It's fucking
I don't, bro.
It's okay.
I got caught up in politics.
You don't gotta
all the shit, bro.
You don't gotta justify shit to me.
I'm not justifying. I'm just saying I don't, and I listen to politics, and I fucking.
I heard you're into that
my
shit,
wife
aren't
is
you?
like, I don't even know who I married, and I was like, babe, it's crazy.
Why do you
Scary
like
time,
politics?
dude. I mean, we don't even.
Just curious.
I know we could talk about whatever. I'm not
No,
teasing, but like it's.
I would never disagree or agree.
Yeah. It's just, dude, I don't know. It's scary time right now. I've kind of always followed it, but man, that's scary.
So you're just in the moment of all the shit
Yeah,
happening.
I think whether you people like politics or want to, I think it's highly recommended. You should at least pay attention to both what's going on right now, and that we'll leave it at that. And it's just scary.
Well, I think I could help the entire world right now. Hopefully, this is heard. We don't even need politics. We don't need anything. You're you, I'm me. If we're all really good to each other and we have the right mindset to do right things, things happen. People of power are never going to go away, and it's always corruption. And my problem with all of that and religion and anything organized like that is it's truly it's lack of knowledge of what's happening. Protesting, I'm all for whatever. I'm for people. Do you. I don't care what you do. I want to fix it. So not you. I'm using you.
No, yeah.
You're out there with a fucking sign. Fuck whoever, whatever you're talking about. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on right now. I don't give a shit. It does not even enter my brain. That's why I have so much time. When people are doing that, I'm doing something. The fucking sign the guy ripped down, I'm rewelding it. Or I'm a constructive brain.
Right.
So that actually was one of the first things I had to say on this. I should have used it, but the one of them was the belief we have drives our decisions. Change your fucking beliefs, man. Automaticity. Think good happens. It's a really simple thing. But this was the other one. I usually do them at the start. I fucked up, but most people, I guess I'm probably just a very forward thinking dude, but it's. A lot of people focus on every fucking thing they can't do. Do something. Think about something you can do. So that's all that is to me. all that stuff to me is very unproductive. To me,
Yeah.
I see no production in it other than a whole bunch of mayhem.
Right.
And misguided information, and it's just unity, and these people feel good to scream and do stupid shit. Fix something. Put all that energy into a plan. And then people start going, well, it's because there's no plan. Well, fuck. See?
Yeah.
People love controversy, and they love to soak in that because they have too much time on their fucking hands. If you do shit, that's why I don't have time for it.
For sure.
But look at me. I'm so charged to be me and put my family ahead in the world. I don't care about the rest of it.
Yeah.
I don't affect it. It affects me greatly, so I choose not to be even involved in it. But I respect everybody's opinions.
For sure. And that's
I know mine. I know what I think, but I'm unswayed by what others feel.
Yeah. And it's interesting because for me, I try to really dig deep and find, okay, well, what's pulling me so into this?
Right.
You know, why am I letting this affect me so much? Because it has, man. It has really impacted my thinking and my worries. And I heard a really good quote that I don't want to, you shouldn't borrow worries, you know, like borrow problems or worry about something that you have no control of. You should never borrow that. It's ridiculous too.
That's
so it's really hitting me, and I'm like, man, that's right. But then if that's everybody's mentality, and it just gets kind of washed and you get across the board.
What does the world need right now, though? Change, right? What you just said is change. So if we change, inevitably something different will happen. We stay in these fucking ruts, man. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's perspective to what you say, ruts and change, and what
change. People want something
for sure.
Anything.
I know. And like I said, this rabbit hole or this, down this it's endless to what we can debate or talk about or what needs to change. And there's things that what's not broke, don't fix it. If we are going to change, like let's say this, for example, do you agree with the new, I don't know if you're familiar with the new Green Deal. Have you ever heard of the new Green Deal? No. Well, clearly you're a lineman. You know where we get our energy source from, correct? Okay. Well, the big
fossil
fuel and fracking. Okay. Cool. That's what energizes the United States of America.
Yes.
They want to put an end to that immediately. Democrats, Joe Biden, Harris, they want to stop that immediately. That'll be 500,000 jobs gone immediately due to fracking, drilling our people. You know what I mean? We don't want that. Global warming is this, that, whatever, blah, 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 blah. We need windmills, bro. You've seen windmills.
Yeah.
You've seen solar. How efficient are any of those?
Yeah.
Not dick, dude.
And there's billions of them out there.
In California, they still even can't keep up. Even on the hottest day in California, they're still having they have to black out because it overloads. They can't keep up. So before we just stop the only thing we know, right, our energy source, fracking, drilling, natural fuel resources, why it's stupid, in my opinion, to be like, whoa, we got to stop now by 20. I think Gavin Newsom said he will, by 2020, whatever, he will make it illegal to even buy a gasoline-powered vehicle in California. I mean, not to mention the pedophilia California just it legalized, dude.
What?
Yeah, bro. You didn't hear this? I know. And I'm sorry to everyone's probably rolling their eyes.
No, fuck. No, it doesn't matter. This is life.
Yeah, dude.
This is a life show. I don't give a shit about it.
Well, people need to hear what's going on.
I had no idea about that.
California is disgusting as that state is. Literally just reduced the pedophilia charge from a felony to a misdemeanor. And
which means assaulting a child, right?
And made it within, what is it? I think there's a 10-year difference. So an 8-year-old, if you're 18, as long as there's a 10-year difference, it's perfectly legal.
Oh, you're talking about statutory stuff? Not, okay, because I thought you were saying like, well, okay. I got confused.
I'm saying that in the state of California,
you can be 15 and date a 21-year-old, and it's legal.
You can be 13, and as long as you can be 12, you can be 11, and as long as your partner
consent and your parents.
No parents.
Oh Jesus, that's where the law changed.
No parents.
Wow. Perspective.
There's no perspective.
My grandma was married at 13. See that shit? Oh, dude, I don't get it. Back to what you asked at first, I love this shit.
For sure.
Because my brain is way into all that.
Your grandma was married at 13.
My grandparents were. Yeah. Dude, her mom and dad were married at 15. My old ladies. It's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I guess it was legal back then. I don't know.
Here?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that, with
Duchenne.
parents, dude, it's,
But
whether.
I simply don't like when you bring something like anything, I don't even care what it is, fighting, anything. I actually don't even, when I have it written in that book, I won't speak to lack of knowledge. I won't do it.
Yeah.
I'll take everything you say, and I just choose
yeah.
how much value to put on what you're saying because I don't know.
For sure.
So I'm not going to, that's why I don't believe in any of these things and religions and all these things because I haven't done it. I don't know it.
Yeah.
You can tell me anything you want. The sky's blue. You tell me whatever you want. Perspective.
Right.
I respect it so much, and I love that's why I love this
That's
show.
so awesome of you to
But
have that outlook. You know what I mean?
Very open. I want people to change my mind. I want that.
I want that too.
I want you to say, no, fuck you, listen, and I'll be like, dude, that's real. I love that.
Right.
Nobody gives any super constructive thought to life. Not everybody, but most people just don't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
That's what drives me. I'm just constantly, I just try to better me. I'm not trying to better the fucking world. I'm not worried about what I can't control. Riots and whatever fucking lives and all these other weird.
What about the ones that
I
wanted
worry
to
about
change?
me
What about this might sound or stupid as shit or corny, but what about the people that want to change the world?
What do they do?
What do they do, bro? You either.
So there you go. It's perfect. I coach people. What can you do? It gets too emotional right there. Very simple. I simplify everything. 3 things. What can we do? Pick whatever they are. Riot. Let's just write them down. Riot. Okay. What was the next one? The only thing we can do is work on us. That's it.
Yeah.
When you go to a fight, you can't fucking talk shit to your coach. You fucking fix it in the next one, bro. You fucked up for whatever reason, right?
Yeah. Speaking in a loss. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's taking accountability though. And a lot of people, there's no accountability taken for anything anymore.
So people are just.
There's no accountability.
Lack of knowledge creates ignorance. It creates tension. It creates. I truly believe it. Lack of knowledge makes your brain react emotionally.
Yeah.
So if you check me and I act emotionally, I don't fucking have a clue what you're saying. If I'm intelligent and just good in my heart with whatever you say, I can listen to you. And I'm not that guy. I'm a type A for sure. Yeah. But I've still learned that, man. It's helped me a lot, dude. I just listen. I talk a lot too, but I love to interact with people, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, dude, you got to be an open book. You got to be
everything.
willing to learn. And I feel like with my training, with I'm always, even with going with someone that's just learning, sparring. So with you, for example, if you jumped in and started training and giving me different looks, I can guarantee you.
What's different looks? What do you mean?
Like different looks, different angles, just different looks.
Gotcha.
I can guarantee I could pull something from that training just because I'm so open to learning. And even though you don't this is not your passion, you're not into, you're not trying to be a champ.
That guy could change it all.
Yeah. I just had, it's literally how you look at things, man.
Perspective.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite quotes. He's heard all these fuckers, but never too old to learn and never too young to teach.
For sure.
You can learn something from every human. That's what I'm saying. And I used to not be good at that. I have to know everything. Yeah, look at me. You guys know me, man. I'm crazy. I got to do everything. But that's how I learn.
Yeah.
I'm a learner, dude. I have to learn.
Yeah.
I would kill if I had 8 minutes in a day extra. I would love to train, man. I would.
Yeah.
Instead, I jump rope like a psychopath. And that is, I think, one of the best things for the human body.
Is that what you do for your I know you do something. You got to do
5
something
minutes a
because
day,
you're in shape. You can tell that
far from in shape.
You just jump rope. You don't do any kind of like just push-ups, any just simple body
I used to do a lot of calisthenic stuff when I was out of town.
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, same thing. Yeah, dude.
See, there we go. I don't believe in weights. I think it's hard for your body, but that's just me.
You hung off poles your whole career.
All I want to do is be efficient. I can tell you a
beast.
story about that shit, about people that work muscle, chiropractor. Could not believe I was in Amarillo, Texas. So I just believe in perfecting what I have, not adding to it. I'm not trying to fix anything. I just want it to be tight. Like you said, muscle memory.
Yeah.
I want it tight and efficient.
Yeah.
Very, very, I'm about efficiency, not fucking any of the other shit. So when I went to this chiropractor, just going back to the other thing, I'm just a lineman. I'm actually not in shape at all. I used to run and shit. I was a little bit, nothing like you, bro. I've never been in that kind of shape. But But I went to this chiropractor from tattooing a pinched nerve in my back right here. I never felt anything like that, man. I'm sure you've had way worse, but if I coughed, dude, I'll shit my pants.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm not even shitting you. It was the most brutal thing. It was poking out. Have you had that before?
Yeah.
It was like, it felt like my thumb. It was like sticking out of my back. It was brutal. So I learned all about that shit. I had to study that, of course. But anyway, I went to this dude and he worked it out. But he's like, what do you, and he massaged me, Amarillo, Texas. We're on a job over there. And he's like, it's kind of a weird question. I'm like, don't ever lead with that.
Yeah, don't
do that. Just ask the fucking question. It's so simple to not lead with that. He's like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, you fucking said that for that question. God damn, guy was killing me. I said, I'm a lineman. So he's football. He's like, you're too small to be a lineman. Nobody even knows what we do, man. We're elite. Just elite to me is people you don't know about.
Yeah.
We're not better than anybody. We're elite. There's not many of us, right? So he's like, what? A lineman? You're too small, bro. All this come from him working on my back. He's like, I do this for 40 years. I've never seen a back like this before. Like, your shit is tight. Like, I guess from muscle memory, whatever. I don't know anything about all that, but he couldn't believe it that I wasn't.
Just like how tight your muscles were, or like what he was trying to work on?
Just looked like a fucking bodybuilder, but my lower half and everything else is just a normal dude. But our backs are gnarly strong, apparently, from line work, because I don't do anything for my back.
So there's the muscle groups that you work, dude, it's like static, you know? When you're holding out there in a
static,
bucket.
moving, not moving.
Yeah, not moving.
Not moving.
It's just static. There's like 3 of them. Like you got the negative, you know, like if you have a barbell and you're like slowly going down.
God.
When the actually curling or the press of something, that's like the third, like, responsive.
Dope. I didn't know
it's like
that.
the third responsive. The second responsive is the negative. The most responsive one that gets the muscle the most activated is a static hold. So that's why if you grab a 5-pound weight and hold it out just straight for 2 minutes, it becomes hella heavy after 2 minutes because it's working so hard.
And that
just
builds
static
muscle
so
fiber
when you're
more efficiently.
When you're hanging out of a bucket, you know, in a weird position, putting on an arm or whatever it
Everything
is, dude.
we do
Yeah,
is
dude, it's static.
on
So
one foot, and you're fucking stupid, twisted,
so
weird.
for you to be, yeah, dude, it makes sense.
Yeah, it was weird. He's like, dude, your back is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know nothing about no
And
muscle.
climbing, bro. I remember I tried climbing the pole, started getting into it a little bit.
Go
And dude,
everywhere.
it was tough, dude. Like it probably takes a lot, you know, of muscles to get up and down the poles like that. So
It's all about drive, though. Same with fighting. I'd be a clown in there. Drive, man. If you want to do it, you'll do it.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah.
People just want instant gratification and want to do anything about anything. I fucking hate that. That's why I do so many crazy things. Because it betters the other thing I do. One of the guys I idolize, Paul Booth, tattooer, he's fucking gangster, man. He's badass. I don't want to do it. Music. I'm infatuated with music. I don't dare because I'll give up everything for it. I know I will. But he does. This dude's got it figured out. And this is where I took this from, and it helped me to creativity and shit and calming the fuck down. Tattoo for an hour. I don't have that option, but he does like 60 different things. He'll tattoo. He'll go do pottery. He'll go make music. He makes music. Like, he's just all in one day. He'll do 20 different things. It helps
that's
creative.
so badass.
So, dude, that's what I'm trying to do with all the shit I do.
Dude.
It helps. Everything helps everything.
For sure.
Mechanical. Everything's mechanical to me.
Yeah, I like doing shit too, man. I'm
So
a hobby.
politics. There's no mechanics in it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking bullshit, and there's no truth to any of it. That's why I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know the truth. It's always they. You
For
ever hear
sure.
that?
Yeah, you're right.
They said, who the fuck is they? I always stop people right then and say, who is that? Yeah. And nobody can answer the question.
Yeah, I feel you.
I hate that, man. It just frustrates me.
It frustrates me.
But
really
you move to it.
And it works because then I get to go train to fight, you know, so it fucking works.
Everything's
great,
fuel,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Use fuel however you want to use it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I see negativity and hate and anger and all the bullshit. That's my fuel. Same with, like you said, wrestling. Like, throwing me around would just make me even more want more.
Yeah.
More pain, more tattooing me. I'd want more. I don't know, man. Going through shit it's not about what you're doing. It's about all that nastiness in between it.
Oh, yeah.
Life ain't about the start and stop. It's the fucking middle when shit was gnarly. Yeah. So I can't imagine, man, being a trainer. How long would it take, say, me to whip my ass into fighting shape?
If Well, because I know how you get, so you would be chomping at the bit if you were serious about it. So I bet to be fight ready, like if we were to get you ready for a fight, like six to 8 weeks.
Like you just fucking ready to go.
6 weeks, dude.
Are you shitting me?
6 weeks, dude, of just
fucking
you
believe
doing
that
it.
shit?
2021 is your year.
6 weeks?
I go,
I wish I had time. God, I do have time. I have the same amount of
for
time.
sure. No, for sure, bro. We all got 20. You got a beggar and a billionaire,
just
bro.
decide
Have
where it
24
goes.
hours in a day, man. And it just sucks, dude, because it's, it's just, I wouldn't say it sucks. Nothing sucks. It doesn't suck. It's great. It's just, it's trying to get the time for everything and putting everything into the same spot would be ideal. You know what I mean? Because you got training, you got sparring, you got recovery, you have this, you have,
It's such an intense
podcasts,
game.
you have this, you got everything, you got family time.
Yeah.
And you just get pulled and pulled.
But I
and
choose
pulled.
it. I'm choosing all this shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's psycho.
Well,
but I quit my job.
Yeah,
I'm moving.
I'm proud of you, dude. You're crazy.
Scariest fucking thing I ever did.
But dude,
I love to be scared. Just like you said, walking into that ring,
yeah, bro. You
Tell
got
me
you
you're
got
ready
two
all you want.
choices.
I
What do? You
guarantee
either
you
continue to be fucking scared, or you work
Use it as
through the
fuel.
problem, dude.
use it as fuel.
And you're working through the problem.
I remember the T-shirt thing. That reminded it of the punchline I dropped on that.
Yeah.
Was the T-shirt deal with the skydiving and all that. It was women smelling the shirts and attractiveness to whatever shirt. Like, which one is attractive or something you want? Which one's...
It
but
appealed to them.
They had
I
no
mean, it's-
smell. They had no smell to them at all. They were like a week old or some shit. It was just the whole testosterone and shit
Sense it.
was there. It's just there. Like, that shit's gnarly, man.
Yeah.
So it reminded me and it brought me back to that. I hate not finishing something. So I wonder how much of that is actually in your guys' game. I bet you it's fucking astronomical.
Yeah. This kid.
But nobody will think about it. They're like, nah, let's beat his ass. Okay, man.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Yeah. This one kid, he was just training, getting into it, just wanting to be accepted. Not really good at fighting, just wanting to be accepted. And he said something along the lines of, I want to be like the alpha when I walk in the room. And I looked at him and I was like, oh, buddy, come here.
That's where you start training.
Come here. No,
Start right there.
not even training. It's
Don't even
just
physically. You got to work his brain up.
Stop, dude,
Yeah.
because it's there. You want to be the alpha when you walk in the room, bro. You can go hit the gym all you want.
That's the train I talk about.
Yeah.
You need to talk to that kid. Don't
Yeah,
let him.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Train. No, you can go hit
Stop.
do whatever. Just
Get in the car. We're going to get a beer. We
Yeah.
got to fucking talk, G.
yeah. It's
Mindset,
just
man.
yeah.
Mindset's
Mine's,
everything. It sets it up.
yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It's crazy. It's cool to see this though and do this and
Dude, thank you.
see you. I want to see that studio you got and
I'm going to show you.
I really love the hospitality and getting me on though.
Oh,
Appreciate it
yeah.
for sure, man.
We give just like you fighting, every single stitch of everything I
What
do.
made you, what made
is around
you just decide to go this route and bite off even more? I'm excited to hear what's next too. Like I'm just like,
what makes
okay.
Trever go fucking psycho like he does. Same thing. You want more. You don't even know
Yeah.
why. You're hungry.
Yeah.
Just hunger, moving, stagnant. I don't know. Do you get sore when you just stop doing shit?
Yeah, I
My
get worse.
body's
Yeah,
fuck. So it's bad.
I
even for you
figured it
guys.
out. Yeah, you start slowing down, man. You're fucked.
Dude. We're talking.
Like it's
Yeah, I
real.
get
That's
up in the
real.
morning,
This
I heard
isn't the cliche. Like keep grinding. Like this is legit.
Grind.
Like
You
dude,
fucking grind.
and even yeah. If I start going light or like anything, if I start slacking on, dude, that's when injuries happen. That's
Yep.
when you start complacency happens. That's
you go.
when injuries on a job
Wins.
site, bro. Yeah, dude,
Create
you
it.
fuck yourself, man.
Yeah.
You can't.
Hard
You
work.
gotta.
Hard work works. It's
Yeah.
real simple. That's my life. And I know the psychology game of it and why I do it. I know that it's fairly irrelevant. It's just how I was raised and
Yeah.
wasn't good enough for a certain couple people and was good enough, but I would do it better. So I just never knew. So it's a pleasing thing. I have to please people is how that stems from. So
Yeah.
I'm always, so I have to be prepared for everything. I don't have to do anything. I'm fully aware of all of it now and it feels dope to know it and I can work with it. It's just more fuel. So the podcasting, everything's tied together now. It's all that basically in the longest road I can make this. Everything's tied together. Everything we do is here. Everything.
Yeah. That's sick.
Our show, our tattooing, all my Mab Fab work. And I have less time. I have the same time. I work harder now than I ever have in my life and I quit a job.
Yeah.
I think you don't get what
you're
you
happier
want.
though, right?
You get what you are. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, fucking there you go.
Happiness is tricky. I'm joyful. Happiness is reward driven.
Okay.
So you're not happy.
So you're joyful.
Yeah, I'm just being more
Oh, I
psychic.
thought, all right,
It's real. It's a real shit. To be happy, you gotta get something.
Think here, man.
No, dude, I'm a thinker.
Fuck, he's pulling from all angles. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's Tony Robbins. Joy, yeah, happiness is reward driven. You can't be happy unless you get something, whatever you want or what entitlement want. Joy is just your joy. I'm just so fucking fueled to move. I think motion. This is Tony Robbins too. Motion creates emotion. You move and grind and do whatever the fuck it is you want to do. Everything will work out. If you lose, good. You either leave and do something different or get better.
Yeah.
There's the simple decisions. That's what I was saying back with that other thing. There's only a few roads. We just complicate it. Yeah. We're so simple, we're complicated because of emotion. Yeah. Cut the emotion out. What do we need to do here? Junior, you need 10 more sit-ups, you fat fuck.
Get it done.
Like, this thing, I simplify everything, crazily simplify it. And then just monetize. Just simply do one thing at a time if you want to do something good. Just get at it and grind it.
So much easier said than done. Like when you say that, even myself, because I know what you're going to say, but just hearing you say it, I'm like, God, that just sounds so. That's so good, dude. You make it sound so sweet.
But that's really how I am.
I know, but me too, because I'm saying it. But
yeah,
hearing it come out, I'm like, God, dude, I'm motivated. Like I'm training in like literally in an hour from now, and I'm like ready to go because that's who we are, dude.
It's automaticity.
Yeah,
dude. I know I do a lot of this shit. This coaching thing is real for me. I do that too. Life coaching. But so shout me out, guys. Shout me out. Holler if you guys want to help, need to talk, whatever. I'm just a dude, but that's how I think. The thoughts in our head, I know I'm going fucking off on this, but the thoughts in our head are the food in your body. So if you're eating shit, you're gonna feel like shit. You're thinking good, shit's gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's very simple because you have that choice. You can either be a bitch and moan and nag and worry about something or fix it. Like you fucking lose a fight, you're not gonna complain. Everybody goes through a thing here and there, but you get over it quickly. And you guys hug afterward and shit, and you guys are homies. That shit's cool.
Yeah, dude.
That's like respect. Like, damn, you fucked me up, and you guys are hugging.
There's only been one asshole that I didn't really appreciate, but even then, dude, you gotta appreciate someone that
had the balls to do that
and put in the work, for 8 weeks prior to that, and sacrifice the time from his family or whatnot. And
so you got the good mindset, bro.
Dude, you have to, and I don't ever want to get in a scramble with someone and have hostility. I really don't. I don't. It takes so much more energy, and it goes back to it. You can't fight clear like that.
No.
So.
Because it's emotional. It's emotionally driven. That's derivative from emotion.
Yeah.
You fucking grab me. I know you can hurt me, and you start hurting me. I get. Then I'm not thinking. Your little, whoever it was, tying you up, little girl. That's her. She's controlled this. She's mastered her mind with technique. You're deadly as fuck, man. Like just key moves, and you're like, watch this guy struggle, man. This is funny. Yeah. I do a lot. I'm into some wrist manipulation things, and if I can get a hold of you, not you, most people, if I can reach you, I can control you fairly quickly. The harder you do things, it's going to hurt you even more.
For sure.
The bigger and stronger you are, the easier it is to get you in a shitty spot. Yeah. I think fighting's probably all tied to that. But
100%.
But I don't have rules.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, well, dude.
Because I'm packing too, motherfuckers. I'll shoot your ass. I'm not stupid. I'm like, I got to come.
Yeah,
I'm here to win. I know where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd for sure, too. I'd carry too. You know what I mean? Before getting in protecting yourself, learning how to fight, whatever. I think it's really, really important. You learn how to fight.
That's what our cops need.
I was just rolling right into that, dude.
Sorry.
You knew. You just sensed it.
Fucking bad.
Yeah, you were talking about wrists, and you can,
break that down though. Why do they need it? Do you think?
Well, because it's not. I mean, it didn't choke the guy. I mean.
Because when you're trained,
they need to choke the shit out of all of them, bro.
It's like
with all due respect, it's not saying, hey, you need to hold on to this guy or have a knee in his neck for 8 minutes.
He knows that'll kill him,
bro. But I rolled jiu-jitsu with a handful of Davis and Weber County Highway Patrol. I know a lot of cops, and I know they cannot demonstrate any jiu-jitsu, which is ridiculous. I've asked time and time why. I mean, why would they not allow you guys, if someone was coming at you with a knife, whatever, and you had the opportunity to pull guard and put them in a guillotine and sleep them, just put them unconscious because that's
deep all that just went. What was the simple thing there? they don't know. So what do? They're going to pull a gun. They're going to do something else.
Exactly.
They don't know how to hurt people, people.
But
smart, trained killer people don't kill people.
Yeah.
Psycho gun guy, I don't shoot people. I'm very good with them. I understand them.
Sure.
Same thing, dude.
Sure.
So teaching them just
It's
drill. I think they
important,
need to
bro.
have.
It's really
hours,
important.
but a lot.
Not a lot. Well, in average, I heard this.
Practice.
I heard this on Joe Rogan. He had like any military deployment, any kind of special ops, any kind of mission that they go on. It don't matter if how big or small it is. It's a mandatory 9 months. Like they're training.
Wonder why? Because it fucking works.
But for cop, they only get like your city cop or highway patrol, maybe outside of their combatives, bullshit, weak ass 25 push-ups in whatever X amount of time, your post workouts, whatever they have you do to get into is bullshit.
Minimum requirement,
Bro,
whatever.
They need to be,
How much of that is accountability for each person though? Why don't each one of them guys go seek that shit and do it to be better at what they are?
I think that, I don't know.
Instead of the world being all pissed at everybody.
Well, there's a handful that
fix
are.
you.
Yeah.
Fix what you can. That's you. Go learn to fight. That's how my brain works.
But if
See
you're
what I
being a
mean?
police officer,
That police officer.
and I think it should be standard because that's what they're saying.
It should be.
It should be
that
standard.
Should, could, would. It's fucking stupid.
Well, if that's your profession, it would be highly recommended that you would prepare for any situations that you may run into that you may not want to use your firearm. So
And
you think if I can choke, dude, honestly, like I love shooting. I'm way familiar with guns as well. I'm Second Amendment to the day we die, bro.
Sure.
But if I can put someone unconscious due to a choke because I'd much rather do that.
You're comfortable with that. You
Because dude, I could put one through you too and stop the threat, but then I'm responsible for that bullet after you. And it's recommended to even girls. How many females should learn jujitsu?
Dude, I seen your daughter getting down.
You better believe it.
She can fuck some
absolutely.
shit up.
And
if somebody grabs her, dear God, they're in trouble.
I've talked to so many people about this because they see, oh, dude, and they joke, oh, I can't wait till that day, Riley. And I'm like, dude. And the scary thing is, it's just gonna happen before she even realizes it.
Sure.
And I'm aware of it. She don't even know this until now. I've said this, but the minute that poor boy or poor girl even attempts anything, that muscle memory is gonna kick in, and before she's gonna be like, holy shit.
Well, nothing else, even too. Confidence and training of that discipline, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna avoid it if you can.
Yep.
But her being confident, knowing there's no fear.
I told her, don't look
Fear
for
is
any
lack
of the
knowledge. It's the unknown. If you know you can handle yourself, there's nothing. I think it's cool, man.
And hurt people, like I said, dude. And I was insecure being growing up, a little knucklehead.
Yep.
I got picked on. I got bullied. I remember got humiliated, bro, because I couldn't fight. And not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people. I honestly I don't even think I told my daughter or my wife this, but I was a little shit, dude. And I remember getting beat up one time, and I deserved it. And just thought, dude,
Look at the fuel it did. That's funny.
But dude, at the end of the day, I look at that and I told Riley, all this I'm teaching you, everything that you know, she already, and I can tell she knows that she would never. She's such a complete opposite for me, like grades. She's a 4.0 student, honor roll student. Dude, I was a little shit.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of her. So I know, and I tell her when it happens, because there's going to be a day. And someone's going to cross that line, and it's going to be bad for them.
And people don't just know this stuff, and you don't just train for it. Yeah, it's something you got to dig for.
Yeah, but like self-defense for girls that are in a guy's guard, dude. If they can just learn a triangle choke from being in the guard position, and it's so
fairly simple techniques.
Yeah, so simple, especially for a girl that they're normally females are a little more flexible. It's jiu-jitsu is ideal for females, I believe.
Shit for us. Yeah, you guys are gnarly, man. It's a different kind of tough. I just think it's way more mind driven than people realize.
Oh yeah.
From the outside looking in, my perspective is I don't know. I'm stupid. I feel like I can feel it when I'm sitting there. But
it's energy, man.
That's how we are. Energy.
Yep.
100%. I believe that with my heart.
Yeah.
We're very much
crazy.
Energy. But nothing happens if you don't work at shit. That's that simple. So when you're fighting and losing, you got to change something.
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
you do.
I mean,
but the rest of the world, that's the same problem. Like nobody does anything. They talk about it. Don't talk about it. Fix it.
yeah.
You can talk about fixing your little right hook, whatever the fuck it was you lost from, all you want.
Yeah.
Just do 10 of them. And then that helped. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do what works. We know it works. People don't do that, man. We're all too caught up in all this bullshit. That's where I'm different, man. I don't shake that way. I'm very progressive. I progress. I move forward. I don't have time, period.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got to get to the gym, huh, bro?
Yeah, dude. I'm going to go get the sparring sesh going and then get back home. It's been a long day, dude. It's grind all day at work and then boogie up, go train, come home and get to bed. Do it again.
Hopefully it's pepped you up and you're ready to rock and roll.
Dude, yeah, I'm excited to be able to officially announce. So when that comes, I'll be sure to inform you on dates and
we'll let you guys know.
Names. Yeah, absolutely.
Come back and promote it.
November-ish. Yeah, we can do a promotion.
Yeah,
we can do a
dude.
phone thing. We could
Dude,
endless what we can do.
Come back, dude, and get the wife on, do what we originally planned. We got a baby with us, so
The damn kid could have been in here. Everybody. Little guy was pissed when he got here. Oh my God.
dude,
I was like, oh no.
yeah,
This is not good podcast stuff. He's fine. He needed to eat, bro.
yeah, he's a
We
little
can learn a lot from kids.
yeah.
He got what he needed.
Ryan and Jade.
Yeah, so we're good to go here. You got everything out, bro? You good?
Just quick sponsor shout out
Do
to Restore Hyper Wellness in Farmington Station. If you guys want to get the optimal recovery to any kind of soreness, inflammation, head injuries, if you want an IV to just get a boost of love juice, man, it's whatever, hangover recovery, whatever, get in touch with Restore Hyper Wellness. Gorilla Shine out of Layton, Jack Reel. That's about it, man. Just you. Thanks for having me on, and shout out to you. I'll try to listen to these
try
episodes.
To sponsor your next fight. I don't know what we can do to help, but I'm always down.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. We'll cross that bridge later.
It's all about support, man. That's all it is. Thanks, Jade Lewis, for throwing cash at us again. You little monkey. She doesn't have to do that. She works here. She donated to the thing. She paid for these episodes, man. It's so cool. Sponsorship. You know the sponsor game.
Yeah.
And shout out again to Ryan, man. He's our first guy. He's a trucker. He's badass. Look him up. Ryan Rally Trucking. And Jade Lewis, Jade the artist. Highline Tattoo Fab Shop. What else? My podcast, Let's Go. Dre Rocka. What's your Dre Rocka? What is it at? What is it?
Dre Rocka, DRERAWKA.
It's just at Dre Rocka on Instagram. Okay. I don't even look at it, so I don't know how to do it all. My beautiful wife does things that I don't, and I do things she don't, and it's beautiful that way.
Shout out Posty.
Posty, bro. Yo, you guys want any metal fab work? Holla. I build all this from scrap. It's all scrap metal. It's all scrap metal. It's all garbage. I weld it. Nice garbage. It was shit that just people throw away. I shear it up, cut it up, paint it, whatever I got to do. But I build these little creatures. So look at our fab shop thing. You guys will see them. We'll have a new one up hopefully every time. But I'm running out of time to make them all. Lots of commission work. But
Badass, dude.
we do all commission stuff too. We got artists that do graphic design. Guys, we have everything. Anything you guys need. We got a fucking fighter guy help you out. We got connections everywhere. And Dre, he's a monster. He can make anything happen. Thanks, Dre, for everything. Everybody, please love each other. God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
Get smart instead of fucking emotional. Love you guys.